Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with me, Schaefer D. We're on the 9th episode. In the previous episode, we did a contract to help pay us on the loan for, as you can see, we've got two John Deeres. Both of them 410 8R. So it's a 8R 410, both of them. But we've got a little bit of a problem now. Our chickens, we've got 303 chickens by the looks of things, but the feed is a huge issue. It's not gonna make it until tomorrow. So what we need to do is take this tractor and go buy some feed quickly. I did fill up the water already off screen. In the last episode we've also purchased a car choke cleaning unit, pressure washer for our vehicles. Oh goodness, I forgot the weight is still on the front. I need to place this on the back of this tractor. Then we'll hook up to that, leave the bale spike there. I do need to maybe purchase, I'm gonna purchase a set of forks for this, because we need forks. I don't think it's very wise to try and carry bags with a bale spike. Okay, let's leave the bale spikes here and let's head over to the store. So in this episode, we're quickly gonna buy ourselves a few bags of chicken feed. Turn off the indicator. So we're gonna buy, maybe depending on the price, if the price is not too bad, I think I'm willing to spend 5 grand on chicken feed. Hopefully it's not like 6 grand a bag. If we can just get enough in there to last us until tomorrow, because I don't want them to run without feed. That's not the way I work. Okay, so let's get this stopped here. Let's quickly have a look. Yes, used items is these. I wanted to have a look at that, but we really don't have the money for it now. Such a pity, because it is a nice unit. So yeah, unfortunately I won't be able to get that. I just need to get, that's 1,007. I saw another neat looking unit, that's 800. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the 800 pound one. Yeah. Okay, let's attach to that. That's 800 pounds. There we go. You can, yeah, that's good enough for me. Okay, so let's look at the big bags of, whoa. Okay, so maybe we'll get 4. That should do it. I mean, it's 4,000 liters. Yeah. We've got 18,468 pounds left in our account. I hope we can carry all 4 bags with this unit. Let's just zoom in a bit here. Why is that side causing me such headaches now? No. Is that fork not lined up properly? This side it's going imperfectly. Let me try from the other side. This side it's going imperfectly, but on that side it's causing a few problems. So I really want to get this done quick because we still need to harvest within this episode. We're gonna go and rest, take a little bit of a breaky break. That needs to come down like that. Are you being for real now? Why doesn't want to take two? There we go. There we go. Come now, baby. Whoa. Okay, so we can only take 2 bags at a time. Yeah, 2 bags at a time. We'll come and fetch that. These bags are quite heavy. So I could have taken 2 bags without the struggle. Let's feed the chickens quickly. I'll come and fetch the other 2 bags just now. Off screen quick. And then we'll potentially start with harvest. If I can get the barley harvested, and I want to get to the point where we can buy production. I was really thinking about it, and maybe we'll do sunflower and get the sunflower oil production plant. That will help us out a chunk load. But first things first, I need to buy another chicken coop as well. That's 2,000 liters. Get that dropped in there. That's that done. The chickens sound much happier now. Let's just rush over there and get that quickly. There's no vehicles coming. Let's just do this very quickly. Get the chicken sorted, then I know, okay, we'll last until harvest time. All the grain that we're gonna harvest now is purely for the chickens. I also want to, I know a lot of people in my comments said, why do you want to get the textile that make clothing and those things? Production chain, it's very slow. I will let it run in the background. I've seen how slow the furniture one is, and if it runs in the background and it generates pallets, there's a chunk load of money that comes out of it. I mean, within a year it will pay itself off. Break. It should pay itself off within a year. After that it's a clean profit. Why is that left fork struggling like that? Let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna make that way more narrow, a little bit open, a little bit more, maybe a little closed. There we go. It's just about getting it on that sweet spot, and indicator on to say we're coming into traffic here, because the cars really do drive fast nowadays. Don't know where the raceway is, but there is a race going on here. So after dropping this in for the chickens, we're gonna go and rest, so that we can start. I can hear a vehicle behind me, so that we can start with the harvest. We really need to get some feed in there for the chickens. Once we've got enough feed, we'll see what we're gonna go for. I really need a production chain ASAP. I think it's about 100,000, another production chain, or our first one. I'll just see where we're gonna place our first one. I don't think. Okay, that's emptying out, which is a very good thing. That should have helped a chunk load for our chickens. It should be maybe 60 or 70% full. I'm gonna leave the forks on here. Oh, I was scared that's gonna happen. Okay, that's dropped off there now. Get that weight on the floor, attach it to the front of the tractor again. Once we're done with that, then we will come and rest so that we can get the harvest cracking on here. Let's just back this up all the way, because this is the tractor that I use for fertilization and taking care of our greenhouse there. Maybe by July we should have a lot of pallets here and a lot of pallets there. So the saving feature, I need to remind myself to sort this out. Okay, our feed is like 50% full, our grain, so that's not a bad thing. Let's go and take a nice night's rest here, and then we can see if we can possibly, I'm gonna set it to 9 o'clock in the morning. That will give the grain time in the morning, the dew, everything to come off the grains, and we need to keep pushing. Yeah, the nights are quite long. 333 pounds loan, 585 property, which is not bad. Our chickens, you see it's already running into the red there. How many chickens do we have total here? 360. Whoa. Okay, this is not ready for harvest yet, but if we look at the screen here, it tells us that barley, we are ready to run with it. So this is not ready yet, the wheat. The barley on the other hand, what up? It's ready to harvest. Yield bonus 96%, because we didn't roll. 100% fertilized. So let's get cracking. Let's get our dates for. Yeah, it's full of pallets. We'll fill up the water just now. But first things first, let's get this started up. Lift that up. time to get cracking, my old friend. Get some chicken feed in here. Unfold this unit. I just need to see something. I'm gonna switch onto the help control menu quickly. The straw swath is enabled, so we'll see if we can gather. I'm not sure. If it does, we'll keep the straw, because we will be going in for cows. I'm gonna start here to do a headland run. I don't want to drive over my own crops. If crop destruction is turned on. Here goes our harvest, baby. Yeah, straw swath is falling on the floor. This is good. We need this. Oh, it's not such a nice day. We might potentially buy another field soon. The field next door to do sunflowers in, because I want to do sunflowers to start building up for our productions. So we'll have 4 fields. I would like to get this field next, so it's a field 42. Let's back that up so the straw swath doesn't go all over the place. Oh, it's badly with it. I don't think our neighbor will mind if we drop a little bit of grain there in his field. We're gonna have a lot of straw pellets. I'll bale that off screen, and maybe I'll do it off screen, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. While that's being baled, we can put one of our John Deeres in here with a cultivator and start cultivating and prepping this field. This time I will not forget to land roll this field. So this is done, and it's gonna look awesome. Looking by the straw swath, our yield is not too bad. The reason why I'm backing up quickly is for the straw not to build up a huge pile there at the end. So I want to get the headlands done, because I'm gonna put a worker on this, or I will do a piece of it myself. And then I really think we need to look at upgrading our harvester system. But first we need to sell crops or our produce and eggs, so that we can be sure that we can pay back that loan if we need to take out a considerable loan to buy a new harvester. I don't know if that's the best way to go about it. To play off a loan is not my way of doing things. I think I need to get more chickens so that we can get the eggs sold and potentially get a production going. But to get production going, you need to have what the production chain needs. So we'll have a look at that. We'll see if I can get sunflower header for this unit. Perhaps I wonder why this thing throws out grain every now and then, or straw at the end. Okay, so I'll do, once we go back up, I'm gonna do a time lapse until we hit maybe 2 full hoppers. I want to go with this until it's completely full, because the first load I want to take over to our chicken coop and go feed our chickens, fill that up. Also, I really want to, maybe in the next episode we will buy another chicken coop and harvest the wheat. But for now the barley needs to go to our chickens, there is no doubt about it. The first load, I'm just gonna give it straight to the chickens. A lot of people ask me, why do you want to keep all the barley and wheat? It's a lot. In a year's time, if you've got 360 chickens, they run through this barley and wheat like you won't believe. So you must have a reserve, and that's where we need to be. So let me get this going until it hits full tank. Okay, so we are pushing the boundaries a bit here. Let's start this unit up, drive all the way down to the field, get that unit offloaded, then we're gonna push on to finish this field. I really need to look at ways or means that we're gonna upgrade for what we're doing, and the only way that I see that we're gonna do that is to get productions going. For me to get sheep going now, I don't have enough grass for that, I don't have mowing equipment, so I'll see what I can do. For now, I think the best bet is to get another chicken pen going so that we can get more chickens stabilized within that. Being said, more eggs, more money. So I'm gonna quickly finish this off screen and I'll take this to our silo, close the cover on that. Then I'll quickly push to see if I can get both these fields done. Once I'm close to being done with that one, we'll resume again. Then we'll forward until the next morning potentially and harvest the wheat field. So all the harvesting is out of the way, then we can concentrate on maybe getting the eggs sold and the produce out of our greenhouses. I'd still need to fill that up, do a bit of work. It's not a lot, but we'll get the work done. That is offloading now. Hopefully that won't hit our unload auger there. Oh, it stops right there. Good. We've got 6,007 liters of wheat so far and 9,442 liters of barley, which is good. So I'm gonna push on here and get this done. I might hire a worker in between to help out as I move the trailers around and stuff. But as soon as I'm done offloading, I'll come and take over again and get this done. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so far we haven't done too bad yet. Almost there. We're pushing hard, non-stop, trying to get this sorted out. Harvest all of these up. It is taking a considerable amount of time with this harvester, but it's still doing the job. I'm just thinking of the depreciation rate and how much money we're losing on it, but that's fine. We'll keep on pushing and crack on. Almost done, so we're going to finish this harvest up, and then I'm pretty sure our next episode will be Barley. So we will yet again lease another baler. Hopefully this time we can lease a square baler that will do big bales. One thing we need to invest in is a proper baler, but it's not needed at this moment in time. I'm sure this has been a good yield. I'm sure we can get a considerable amount of bales out of this ground here. So we're gonna do baling. In the episode after that, we're gonna harvest the wheat. Then we should have more than enough for our chickens. So this is the last run. Now that's a wage payment for the worker that I needed to use before I dumped this. I had to use the worker while I'm offloading the trailer. So there goes the last strip of barley harvest for this year. It's been nice. Just don't know why it's throwing out such big strips of such wide strips of straw swath. So that's it for this harvest. Hopefully the next harvest, after the wheat harvest obviously, after that hopefully we'll be able or be financially fit to buy ourselves I'm really hoping a John Deere harvester. It's a bit tight in here, I don't want to bump anything. That should be able to offload there. No. There we go. Try to get that into the pit like that. Fold that away. Back this out of here without bumping anything. I don't want to damage our equipment. As you can see, this is getting a bit dirty. It's not that dirty yet. We'll come and see now what's the total amount we made. I did move the eggs. And our greenhouses are full as well. So in the next episode we will be, which will still be today I'm sure. That's it. Lower that unit down. Switch that. Not switch it on, please boss. Switch that unit off. It is empty. Our tractor there is also empty. As you can see, there's one pallet here. There's a few pallets, like 3 pallets around the corner, which is not gonna be that much, but it will still bring in money. We'll go and check the prices now for the lettuce and the eggs so that we know what we can afford and what's going on. Oh, I pressed brake but it kept on, maybe it slid on the grid there, so I need to keep that in mind. Uncouple that there. I really hope as soon as a John Deere harvester drops into the used items, I will definitely buy it. For now there's a class, it's a bit pricey still. Should a unit drop in there, I was looking at this baler. What we'll do is we'll just lease another unit. So our pallets are gathering up here, that should still get there, but we should have a considerable amount soon. That's what we wanted to have a look at, the amount of feed we've got for the chickens. So we've got 44,053 liters of barley and 6,007 liters of wheat. Now that wheat that's going to come off there will contribute to that amount. Our chicken situation, currently we're standing at puberty 50%. That is, age is 1 month, 3 months, 10 months. We should move over 2 of those, and maybe half of that and half of that. We'll just see when we cross that bridge, when we get there. So things are starting to look up. The next episode surely will be baling that field there, because if you look at the plant season, I need to bale in June still. July we'll cultivate the field and start preparing it so that we can start. We've got July and August to bale and rectify everything. So maybe tomorrow we will lease the baler so that when I've done the wheat, then we can start straight off the bat to bale all of it, so that July and August we've got for baling, and then September month we can start planting again. September we can plant wheat and barley. I need to get myself a field where I can plant sunflowers so that we can get a sunflower plant going. So that's it for this episode, everyone. If you've liked any of the info that I've shared with you, please do give the video a thumbs up, hit that like button. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. If you want to share this video, please be my guest. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, I'll really appreciate it. Until the next one, enjoy everyone.